Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to episode number 51. This is episode 51, guys, of Far Cry 6. For now in 35 minutes plus. I am your awesome creator, Zach Dawson. You guys want to catch more Far Cry 6? Every Tuesday and Wednesdays. Remember, guys, any game I do on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on the schedule.
Stay home.
You guys get an hour and 35 minutes plus as a New Year's resolution. And anything else, so on and so forth. You guys can hit that like button, support, find a comment. Good morning, Starla. How you doing? Mega Love shout out. Welcome back to the community. Out of 335 mods here today. What all you gotta do, guys, is hit that like button, support, find a comment. A one huge community, and one huge group going forward. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. LSR. Love, support, and respect is the key. By staying positive and loyal, and also knowledge is power. When we meet new creators, new friends, one by one. Anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, as one huge community and one huge group. All we gotta do is sell people out and tweet people out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. But it is much more profound, much more nuclear, much more to take on the good plan, and anything else, so on and so forth. Remember, that's a one huge community and one awesome, tremendous group. Speaking of group, guys, we have an account on Twitter today. Today's date is July 19th, 2022. We also have an account on Twitter to kick off this morning today, guys. It's one huge community and one huge group. The name is Zach Dawson, me, the awesome creator, guys, the most popular name of all time. And my numbers also are 824-65600, in between pronunciation. And anything else, so on and so forth. Okay, let's see who we have in the hot seat today. I'm back. Good morning. Make a love shout out. How you doing?
Stay home.
But yeah, guys, I've been on Twitter now for pretty much over 4 years currently. YouTube, almost 6 years. And that's coming up on the 30th in the next 11 days, guys. Next 11 days for so. It's going to be interesting. See how it plays out for us. And there's also one huge group. Instead of year 1, year 8, or year 7. Also, guys, I've been at Walmart for 5 years. My time right now is 6:45 here in the United States, here in Ohio at this point. But I can't complain otherwise. From the awesome creator. And also, guys, my love and I have officially been together. Yesterday was 1849, but now it's been 1850. Johanna, welcome back. How are you? We'll have a shout out. Yeah, guys, today, my love and I have officially been together, getting married in the future, and pretty much adding a little more twists and turns on it. It's been 1,000, guys. 1,850 days. All you gotta do is tell me your first and last name, and your numbers on Twitter, and how long you guys been active, and also, what's more to take in, also. There's one huge community and one huge group. You guys for one huge group, or one huge community, and anything else, so on and so forth. And so much more. You guys have an account on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, action-adventures, shooting, puzzles, indie games, racing, anything you guys can really discover. Tell me what games that really excites you, what kind of games you like to play the most, and anything else, so on and so forth. I think we already talked about some of these tonight. As a matter of fact, we did, so. Other than that, guys, if you guys have any close friends, close companions, or anybody you guys can really get right into, or have anything else, so on and so forth. You guys can let me know. Tell me what games you like to play the most. My name is Zach Dawson93. That is the awesome creator, guys. That's me, Zach Dawson93. I do have a couple of close companions I do have on Steam. Well, I haven't talked to one of them in the past and present. But pretty much he's pretty much busy with what games he's been playing, or anything else by entertaining, or anything else, so on and so forth. But it all depends, guys, as one huge community and one huge group. Don't know if he's coming back to the chat or not. His name is PC, personal computer, so I have no clue. LYS, good morning, welcome back. Make a love shout out. from this community to all of us moderators, and also guys, other supporters. Same point, same time. Go right in.
Thanks, Doc.
We got guys, the name of
Thanks,
Sect
Doc.
also 93, your awesome creator, the most popular name of all time for Titanic. You guys have an account on Instagram.
everyone.
You guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays, running like almost 24/7. If you guys want more likes, more support, more comments, more views, more of your popularity you guys really want to comprehend, you guys can run by Kevin. He's been doing Tuba Tab for 2 years, 5 years with me and Neil Queen Barrel, the same way. Trying to think of a good opportunity for a YouTube poll, guys. But nothing really stands out to me. Maybe a little bit. Let's see what I can think for the most part. You guys can let me know as much as you need to. And anything else to the operation. What would be a good YouTube poll?
Public area. Well, I better get back to my graffiti.
Now that I think about it, guys, what would be a good one? Oh yeah, I can bring you guys a good RPG question for you guys. With the most old school, the one you guys will always find me saying, as your awesome creator, is love, support, and respect is the key. It's being positive, loyal, and also knowledge is power. That's exactly what you guys will always find from me. I love you guys with One Tears community. You guys are awesome every time you guys come in. But I would always, and you guys always advise the others to like, support, comment, and pretty much support at this point. And give it plenty of watch time. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out my monetization on my PC in just a little bit. But what I do have on my phone is 665. 3 triple sixes. Well, I gotta see if I can bring one in of a YouTube poll. See what's one that's more so profound and more entertaining and the way to draw plenty of attention. See what draws near. With the most old school games like RPGs, sports, or any other. Which of these? Go on, give you guys this YouTube poll while I'm speaking for a minute. Which of these was the only best one? But yeah, guys, you guys can run by Kevin Friday through Mondays. He tries to come in every couple of days. And the amount of days, for example, is 1 to 2 days a week. Pretty much every week, guys, for example. See how I'm doing. And the best way for Kevin, he shares me out and always tweets, tries to normally share me out on Twitter and also on Reddit. As good as he can get. So he's a very nice guy. Very awesome, very talented, and I love this guy. Same way. You guys can also check out Running Egg, any thumbnails, banners, how you guys can get more likes, views, comments, views, support, and plenty of watch time too. I'm getting pretty much already 2 fourths already. Getting into monetization. Since I'm always getting plenty of help from Varian Designs, so I'm about to always be in the live streams every night. Depending if I have days off from work or pretty much try not to make it when I'm working on pretty much closers or anything else to do to morning steps or something like that. I try to do the best I can normally. So you guys can check out Kevin, guys, Friday through Mondays, running like almost 24/7, and Sony's Adventures Monday through Saturdays. Very grateful, very joyful, and very entertaining. Well, guys, in this community, with love, support, and respect is always the key. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys, from the awesome creator Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic. And it's the luckiest thing we can have today. As one huge community and one huge group. The most very important thing, the watch hours right now, guys, I am at, we're about to double check, I'm still at 15:02. So it hasn't been increasing that much, but I did drop a super chat for Vivian yesterday. I may drop in maybe like a bit more tonight. It all depends. I do know, guys, that my pudding has, he has a golf tee. I think he has a golf tee kind of thing going on tonight between, this morning around 9 o'clock, and then my pudding and, pretty much my love and I's first best man, Jacob, tonight. They're gonna be returning to softball practice, so that's from 5 to 6:30. I don't know what's going on tonight. Maybe I can go after supper. Maybe get myself a Google Play card soon. So I probably will. But remember, guys, in a couple days, on the 22nd,
Better get back to my graffiti.
I'm going to be extending YouTube Premium. So I may need anything else I can do to top on pretty much increase a little bit more than I should be handling. So we'll see how things go. The most very important thing, guys, in this community, as we watch videos in full, as a like, support, comment, save me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, as we have our Ubisoft Connect core. Very good. And you guys can vote Lamb at 38, and the Great Soulman at 14. Also, every 19 to 20 minutes, a good handful of news. Of IGN news, run into one huge community or one huge group. Especially if it's not year 1 or year 8. Or pretty much in the beginning. Back and forth. What's up, Killer Day? Good morning. Make a little shout out. Fifth Rose, good morning. How you doing? I missed you. How you doing? Welcome back. I slept good this morning today, guys. One had horseback riding, and we pretty much called for a little over an hour, and really can't complain otherwise. Ever since her phone was being above average on her battery. But she's going to find a way to get a hold of me later on today, to get through today for this morning. So we'll see how things go. Guys, my highest likes is 374, views 1313, and mods 335. So let's see what's this sucker on this one missing. It's called Pipe Bomb, or Type Bomb at this point. And the thing we want to do too, guys, we want to plant 3 bombs and also vandalize 6 billboards, and that would be coming out of Maria's propaganda. I was on Sass's live stream most of this week or last week. If only you can walk the dinosaur, Pinky. That's from Super Mario Brothers, guys. So good way to entertain anything else back and forth. But to be honest, guys, my stuff's been incredibly good. Never give up, never surrender. And as far as what I am doing today, well, I don't think there's really much going on to go through today, especially my opponent was asking if I would go back to relationship classes tonight, which I haven't been to any of them for the past couple weeks since I was tired and took a couple naps. Which I told you guys the past couple weeks that I could not make it due to plenty of naps, relaxation, and I think I might go back to that tonight. And she wants me to keep her informed. What's one, Sass? Yeah, walk the dinosaur? Definitely. I don't see why not, physically, but... Even though, guys, Sass used to be number 2, it's no longer in the top 5. But I'm only allowed 5 rose sauces, guys. My pudding, my future wife, guys, to be my very, very first one. Her and I are still getting married in the future, so... This is my top seed. Johanna's number 2. Renzi is number 3. Tanita is number 4. And Pinky is still number 5, regardless. Well, I can't complain. I love my roses. I always miss my roses, every time. And speaking of roses, my pun has a good, loving, caring flower. And that would be, guys, of course. That would be roses at this point. As long as I put myself first, I spoil my pun the next. The next are pretty much going back and forward. Or anything else to make me accomplish. It's all good. And I will be extending Google Play maybe today, if not, probably by the time I get back to work on Thursday. Thursday is the 21st. Which I recently still have, I still have plenty of good time to extend a real nice but a good smart amount for Google Play right now, so. I know that I'm going to be paying my phone bill again in the next couple weeks. And I normally doing 3 months in advance. Which I do exactly just that. So I do it any of the beginning days of the first week of the beginning month. What's up, Leon? Good morning. I did not see you, buddy. How's it going? Making a little shout out. How you been? Yeah, guys, as far as what's going on today, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I know that my opponent has back-to-back sports this morning and also tonight, and I know she's going to be tired going into Yahtzee, but the good thing is, my 11 staff gets to come back after a vacation to go through today, after 1 week, from like a week and a half, maybe like 2 weeks. But we'll see how everything else goes. But as far as what's bringing tomorrow... Oh, it's okay. How you been today, buddy? Anything interesting? Now, just to let you know, Leon, my opponent is trying to give it her best shot to get herself back into the live chat, but apparently she has gone for around 9 o'clock, pretty much before 9 o'clock this morning, and if you have a message for her, that'd be okay. You can let me know, I'll let her know. That's the very first husband that she'll have, regardless. Pretty much anything not prior to comics or prior to anything better. Well, you can call me Jack Spell, but I'm always Captain Jack Dawson, as the king of the world. I mean, I will say that, especially the first one, or the second Annoying Sounds of the World from Dumb and Dumber, and the Dumb and Dumber reboot with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels at this point. Well, Jim Carrey is already in almost about 61 now, but he's already in the 60s, to be honest. But yeah, can't complain, can masturbate, not too fat, not too skinny, not too thin and thick or anything. After I get through an hour and 35 minutes plus, guys, I could do a double tap tonight. This is maybe, but if I do, you guys will get an episode of Skywalker. But Skywalker, if not, Skywalker will be back next week on Monday. So it all depends. PJ, good morning. Grazi Squad 13, welcome back. Making love shout out. I see Miss Grazi has a nice smile. She does have a good dress or a good outfit. Just start live streaming today. Good way to start, guys. I like it. But my partner knows how to dress romantically by the time her and I get married in the future. But it's outstanding. More confronting. More exposure, more texture. But not much procedure. Either psychology, phonology. Something like that. Mikaya, good morning. Making a last shout out. What's up? Welcome back. Oh, welcome to the community. I'm sorry. Well, it's good to see you. Morning, Kookie. Welcome back, girl. How you doing? Kookie is also a good creator, too. Oh, you saw a song called Love Hurts. That's what it's actually putting on. There's plenty of Final Fantasy songs at this point. By the legendary, one and only Nobuo Uematsu. He makes the Final Fantasy music come to life. You know, he does. And then you have also good finance co-creators like Tetsuya Nomura, you know, and other amazing people. You know, they make Final Fantasy come greater, become awesome, entertaining. And Final Fantasy got its very first soundtrack since Final Fantasy became its last title from Square. As you guys remember that, so I love Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is my top one, and also with sports. I've gone into RPGs, guys, since day one, ever since I was a kid. Gone into sports since I was a teen. So you've got a good combined amount of years. But the longest I've ever had a Zenzury for is RPGs. They're always right down my alley. Sports ever since I was a teen, and a PS Vita for over 5 years. PSP 3000 for, I think, about almost a year. I'm like a couple months, really. But I really can't complain, guys. My stuff's been incredibly, outstandingly good. So I can't complain either way. And Sephiroth music, yes. Well, to be honest, Sephiroth is a badass when it comes to Final Fantasy. the very first appearance he's ever been in was doing battle with one of his greatest rivals of all time, that's Cloud. One of the best of all time. Sephiroth he's the best. He's one of the best main villains of all time. To take a battle seriously, but not out of jokes or anything else in hand. But he's very good. Agima Remetsui, good morning. Make a love shout out, welcome to the community. And of 335 mods and other supporters. Alright guys, speaking of supporters, we got news to talk about today. To kick off on a Tuesday morning. Remember guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. But staying positive and loyal and knowledge is power. Anytime we manage to meet new friends, new creators guys, and of 335 mods, and other supporters too. By between any pronunciation, or anything else, so on and so forth. Manila Boy 04, welcome back to the community, and of 335 mods and other supporters today. Like a love shout out, how you doing? As long as there's no falling inside or outside and out guys, we're doing just fine. But anytime we manage to meet new people guys, if you're live streaming on YouTube, it's one huge community, one huge group. With other supporters and how many mods you have. Remember, my mods are 335 right now. All we gotta do, guys in this community, is share people out and tweet people out. That would be guys on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But if any of you guys today in the live chat right now, to be honest, from the Awesome Creator, if you guys have an account on Twitter today, what you guys can do, by having more likes, support, comments, and views, in order to see somebody live stream, you guys can always give it a thumbs up, share it out, tweet it out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit as much as you can, and give it plenty of watch hours too. Right now, guys, I'm at 1502 on my PC. It's been going back and forth a little bit. Morning, Regina. What's up? How you doing? Making a lot of shout out. Welcome back. Regina is a sweetheart, guys, from this community. The Final Fantasy with Zack, Fair Sephiroth was good, went insane. Yep. But the next movie that came in, guys, after Final Fantasy VII, and also Avid Children, and Does a Cerberus, was the Platinum Edition of Avid Children. Now, Final Fantasy VII Avid Children was pretty good. You know, they had some really good, badass music, you know. And that's usually something. But yeah, Final Fantasy brings a lot of music to the table. For people to listen to. If you're listening to that, Dragon Quest, Assassin's Creed, I love Assassin's Creed, to be honest. It's always my half-and-half protege. But 75% of the time with Assassin's Creed, so. I know Nobuo Uematsu did not do any of Assassin's Creed, but the only mind for him, guys, is only Final Fantasy. And so on and so forth. And also half and half with Chrono Trigger. And it always is. But I am on Twitter, guys. If you guys want to find me on Twitter and want to follow somebody, you guys can share me out, tweet me out as the Awesome Creator, Zach Dawson. Remember, guys, the name is Zach Dawson, 824-65600. I finalized the deal. I've been on Twitter for 4 years. You guys, 4 years on Twitter. The 30th, guys, of this month will be 6 years of this month for me. So I've been on Twitter for almost about 6 years. It's coming up on the 30th every month, pretty much once a month of every year. So my 30th will be 6 years of this month, and then 7 years next year. So that's to be great and pretty much fortunate. Also, guys, Walmart 5 years. And also my love and I have officially been together. Between a brother to a sister between my Puddin and Leon Kennedy. Leon is one of the best creators that we've ever had. I love this guy. Him and I are big wrestling fans, and I know Z Family in the back hasn't been in the live chat that much. But we talk about, we talk some wrestling at this point to see what's been going on with NXT. But more than likely, guys, with SmackDown, Raw, and Raw, SmackDown, and I think some AEW, something like that. Well, we've been together, guys, for 1,850 days. We're getting married in the future, and having a pretty good honeymoon to be out of state. Depending how much money we can really barge in and barge out with. But we got plenty of time to get the approvals and get everything else in session. So that's exactly why, guys, she wants me to go back to some classes tonight, even though my ass was tired the last couple weeks. Couldn't even make it, not forbidden, not allowed, or anything. Kind of like a superhero dressing for Halloween. Final Fantasy Spirits wasn't the Final Fantasy to me. Or like a Starship Troopers type of movie.
I better get back to my graffiti.
I've seen Starship Troopers. Well, I've and I have both seen it. The movie was good for what it is. I know that Denise Richards was recently in it as one of the main characters combined. So Starship Troopers is kind of like Alien. Kind of like, I don't see that movie compared to Top Gun, though. Top Gun is one of the best American movies compared to Saving Private Ryan and the Green Mile, some of it. But, you know, it's prior to Tom Hanks' work. And the others. But alright guys, all you gotta do for me on Twitter, all you gotta do guys, in this community, is tell me your first and last name, and your numbers, and how long you've been active on Twitter, and so much more. Brave Young Lion, good morning, make a loud shout out. How you doing, my good sir? How are you, buddy? The kickoff on a Tuesday morning in this community and from your awesome creator, the most popular creator of all time from Titanic. It's good to see you, my man. Make a loud shout out. I've got to have an account on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting puzzles, indie games, racing. Any particular games you want to play. Of how bad you want to go after the first few games. Hold on a second. Excuse me. I have a bit of a funny throat in my system. But not too much, really. Not too fat, not too thin and thick, or pretty much singing a loving, caring Christianity song. I mean, my love and I are always 100% Christian since day one. Made me a changed man, and always have, always will. But if you guys know anyone in particular today that has an account on Steam, you guys want to play any co-op games, like any multi-story campaign, Ms. Les Lehigh or Lee, Miss Les, how you doing? Make a loud shout out. Welcome. And apparently you have a vehicle that's pretty much out of control. I watched a little bit. I was watching the Raw review from Pro Wrestling Unlimited by Tim. From what I've heard, the show was okay. But, as we all know, guys, in the next couple weeks, we got WWE SummerSlam coming up. Which is always one of the biggest pay-per-views of all time, so you have to look forward on that. Remember the SmackDown theme song a long time ago? Hello to the beautiful people. Yep. Marlon Manson. Then you have Papa Rhodes doing the Raw theme. And once Papa Rhodes is they're a good group. They're pretty much a good active rock group from the Triple H side. And yeah, they've been around for a long time, to be honest. So yeah, Papa Rhodes is one of my good favorites. Along with Five Finger Death Punch, Shinedown, Ozzy Osbourne has a new single right now. This is already in his early 70s. Starset is still one of my good ones. Any type of active rock band guys from the Triple H side on YouTube, I like most of the bands, especially the Architects. Jack White, not too much. I mean, his music is not too bad, the way I see it. So can't complain for you or anything else to vandalize or have a good subject on it. We got guys, the name is Zach Dawson 93 on Steam. You guys have an account on Reddit. Actually, no, Instagram. If you want to follow somebody, if you want your channel reviewed, if you want more likes, support, comments, views, you guys can run by these two gentlemen. You guys can run by Kevin for 5 years and also Tubatab for 2 years. But he's been doing YouTube for 5 years with me, with Neil Quibell and myself. Coming up on the 30th, guys, remember. The 30th of this month, it'll be 6 years I've been on YouTube. So that's going to be amazing to look forward to. And what's more gigantic, brilliant, amazing to take it home and have good relations with it. Any awesome varieties, good companions. Guys, we're one huge community. I love you guys. We're awesome. You guys are awesome the same way as I am. My stuff's been incredibly good. So let's just try to keep it up, guys. Like, support, comment, and follow. And see how much entertainment we can get to. Let's see what happens. So you guys can check out Kevin. He stops by in my live streams every couple days, every week. So don't forget to check him out, guys. Friday through Mondays. Anything else you guys want to upgrade? You guys can run not just Kevin, guys, but also Running Egg. He live streams almost 24/7. Very nice creative, rockin' and rollin'. Like Rock and Roll to the Top. If you want to rock and roll by AC/DC. AC/DC, guys, is a very legendary group. I still like them. I extremely like them. The same with Guns N' Roses. I don't understand why Metallica is in the top 40 on the right side for top 40 of active rock right now. But I know that Nirvana's trying to come back. And which they do have two classics, Metallica and Nirvana. Metallica has the Master of Puppets debuting already from last week and pretty much this past weekend. And I think recently Nirvana. I mean, Nirvana is okay, but I'm not much into good figures between with Nirvana, but a little more likely with Metallica for sure. But their music starts out pretty cool, very good. Pretty much pretty good the same way with the San Francisco Symphony. So that makes everything else outstanding and entertaining. Also, guys, so these adventures, Monday through Saturdays, as one huge community, one awesome, tremendous group. Alright, guys, in this community, love, support, and respect is always the key, guys. Stay positive and loyal, and I'll just power. My watch time, guys, like I said on my PC, I'm at 1,502. I might increase Google Play tonight, but I may do it probably until Thursday, until I get my first ever width, or pretty much height. So we'll see what happens going forward. But the most very important thing, guys, to have likes, views, comments, support, and comments. The most very important thing, the most ultimate thing, guys, in this community, is we watch videos in full. As we watch videos in full, that's a like, support, comment, guys. Share me out, tweet me out on Twitter,
Going pretty good so far.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And as always, guys, from the awesome creator, never give up, never surrender, and never say never. You guys can vote to land the 38 if you want. The Great Soulman at 14. Just remember, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, I go to Handful of News from the awesome creator, with ICN News, as always.